I actually came out singing this song.
A live version of Caramia, and we have Mr. Lad Vance on the air with us. Great song. Your dad does it justice. Jay Black is unbelievable. You do a real nice job on that, Lad.
Thanks. Yeah, it's not an easy song. I really love it. I'm so glad you got to play it. I will be singing it in Greensburg, so I'm excited to actually do that.
No.
I hope I get to see you there. I hope I get to see you at the show.
Well, I plan on hanging backstage. One promoter told me that my tickets are available, so we will be back there just like what we did at Hines Hall. Hopefully we'll get a chance to hang and just have a good time, do some reminiscing. Now, I know music is more of a hobby for you. What do you do full time?
I'm an assistant project manager for a real estate development company, so we do residential high-end luxury homes. I work for a company called Nitolo Development. I work for Joseph Nitolo. I've actually known him for over 20 years. He's a good friend and also a great boss. So I've been doing that, and that's pretty time-consuming. I work full-time. I get in at 7, and I leave at 4:30. So I am a working man, you know. I love singing. I'm not just about to quit my day job or anything. Can't wait to be there in March 12th. Can't wait to meet Lou Christie and sing, you know, and open for him and Barbara Harris. For me, you know, I'm over the moon. I grew up around this music, you know. I grew up around my dad. I've been to all the shows. I've met a lot of the people, so it's just going to be great.
It's always a lot of fun when you get a chance to meet the people who made the music that you grew up with. But if people want to follow you, what's the easiest thing to do? Go to Facebook?
I'm on Facebook. I don't have a website. Mostly I'm on Facebook. It's filling up pretty quick, so I don't have a fan page or anything. It's just me, not some administrator administrating my site. So if you want to join my Facebook, I'd love to have you guys, especially if you love doo-wop music as much as me. There's definitely something we have in common. The funny thing about me is I listen to I watch the Grammys, and then it's like the first time I've ever heard of like some of these people.
I know what you mean.
foreign language. It's like hieroglyphics to me, you know?
Yeah, now ask me about the 50s and 60s. I'll tell you anything you want to know, but ask me about today's music, and I'm lost. I'm totally lost.
Yeah, me too. And I feel complete. My life is complete as long as I have doo-wop music in it. That's all I can tell you. If I have 5 guys that I could sing a cappella music with, and I'm able to get on stage every so often, and I couldn't be more blessed to have sort of outlet in my life on top of all the other things that I have, a beautiful, family on the way, and I have a niece and nephew, Madison and Mason Vance, and I'm very close with, my mother and my dad. It's just a very close-knit, tight family, I have, and now my wife, her family is unbelievable. To be able to have family and to have music and to have a job, I have to be a working person just like everyone else. Just makes me feel grounded and just appreciative to have the life that I have.
Okay, let me ask one other question. I'm going to give you a chance to do some bragging right now, but I understand that your mother just won some type of award. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, yeah. My mom, she got a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Costume Designers Guild. My mom has costume designed over, her name is Marilyn Vance, and she's costume designed over like 80 films. She was nominated for an Academy Award for The Untouchables. She was nominated for a British Academy Award for Pretty Woman. She recently did the Bonnie and Clyde miniseries, which she was nominated for. She's unbelievably talented and a great grandmother, and she's a great mother. And, I love her very much.
Well, everybody hears about your dad, but you don't get a chance to hear about your mom, so that's why we wanted to bring that up. I knew she had just won a major award, and you have every right to be very proud of her.
I appreciate it.
Okay, before we let you go, we're going to talk about one more song. You recorded the Tokens, Tonight I Fell in Love. How did that happen?
We sing it in the Safaris. We sing it in our live show. There's a couple of YouTube clips, one of me doing it in Delaware and one of us rehearsing it, the Safaris rehearsing it a cappella. So Jake Siegel's Tokens, performing it at in Hawk Hog. I don't know, must have been 5 years ago. I just love, I've always liked the song, but when I saw Jake Siegel doing it live and how the audience loved it, I just realized, this is a crowd pleaser. I just love hitting the falsetto notes in that, and it's just a great way to open my show. I kind of come out to that. It's got a great tempo. I kind of like come out there, and I just kind of want to hit the audience with that high note, like in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's ironic that you pick a Tokens record, and you mentioned Jay Siegel because for a long period of time he had Jay Traynor singing with him, who was the original Jay of Jay and the Americans, a group that your dad helped found.
That's right.
It all goes full circle.
Yeah, I actually took a couple of great pictures of Jay, my dad, Jay Traynor, and Jay passed away, God rest his soul, was a dear friend of my dad's, and they performed for 50 years together on and off.
Well, I had the pleasure of bringing them out at the Richard Nader show 2 years ago, and Jay was not in his best of health that night, and he passed away, I think it was 2 weeks later. So
yeah.
I got a chance to see and talk with him right before his untimely death. So it's something that I will never forget. Okay, one more time. You're going to be in Greensburg, March 12th. Lou Christie, Barbara Harris's Toys, and Lad Vance. And tickets are available, and it's going to be an interesting evening, that's for sure.
Please come out. Please come say hello. Tell me you heard this interview. If you're there, I'd love to see you guys. And I'll be selling my CD. I'll be selling, actually, my dad's brand new CD and a CD that he and I do a duet on. So there's going to be all kinds of musical stuff going on there, and I look forward to meeting you. The next song that Arnie's going to play is going to be Tonight I Fell in Love, and this is Lad Vance. I'm with Arnie.
Live radio at its best.
This is Lad Vance on WMBS with Tonight I Fell in Love.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to have him here, and he's picked out some great tunes to sing for you, so give him a nice First Staters applause. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lad Vance.
Miss-
Delaware.
A live version, Mr. Lad Vance. Tonight I fell in love, and our special thanks to Lad for joining us today. I want to do one more song before we have to take a break. This is Lad Vance singing with his dad, Kenny Vance, the old Everly Brothers record of Let It Be Me.